I get so excited anytime I ever see him. It's safe to say that I am quite obsessed with David Tennant in general. Sadly, I did not meet David Tennant or Billie Piper. I'm really upset about this. Maybe one day I will actually meet David Tennant and Billie Piper. Mostly David Tennant. I am going to meet David Tennant and Billie Piper. Specifically David Tennant. Like, I love him. He is my all-time favorite actor. I think he's an incredible human being. I love the 10th Doctor. Plus, I'm obsessed with David Tennant. Oh my god. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh my god, he's right there. My life is officially complete. I met Billie Piper and David Tennant today. I am so nervous right now. I cannot express it to you guys. I feel sick. I need to chill. I need to relax. They're just people. Just people. I walked around the Comic-Con floor for quite a while before I got in line for Billie Piper because I just wasn't ready. I wasn't mentally prepared. I was like, what am I gonna say to her? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like this close to her. How do I handle that? How do I act like a normal human being? Hi! I made some friends. Yes, we're waiting for Billie Piper. She's over there. Apparently Matt Smith came by and gave her a hug, but I couldn't see any of it. But tons of phones went up, so you know something happened. Guys, so that just totally happened. This is signed. This is completely signed. I just met her. She was genuinely the sweetest person ever. Like, she seems so nice in her interviews, and she really is. I get up there and I say hi and she says hi, and then she turns to her manager and she's like having this conversation with him real quickly about like her timing and like where she has to go next. And then she's like, oh, but will I have time to call my kids in between that? Because that's what I plan on calling them. And I was just like, oh my god, that's so sweet. You're such a good mom. And then she turns to me and she's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. You didn't need to hear any of that. That's super boring. And I was just like, no, if it means I get to stand here in front of you for longer, please continue. When I first walked into the arena, I was informed immediately that David Tennant was going to be late. His plane was delayed and everything was going to be pushed back. So I met Billie Piper. I was walking around the con when I hear over the loudspeaker, we will be starting David Tennant's autographs for Group A in about 10 minutes. They just made an announcement that David Tennant's autographs are starting in 10 minutes. I freaked out. I was not ready. I was not mentally prepared. I thought I had a couple more hours to prepare myself. But no, they were starting. I was in Group A because I bought my tickets way back in October. Freaking out, guys. 100% not ready for this, but also so excited. Oh my gosh. Kind of hyperventilating a little bit. I can't even breathe right now. Oh, I'm so excited and nervous. It's gonna be amazing. I am literally shaking. I am forgetting how to breathe. I am just like, I'm gonna meet him. I am going to meet this beautiful person. It's happening, it's happening. Look how close I am. Look at that, it's right. I'm having a little trouble remembering how to breathe right now. Oh my god, there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh my god, he's right there. I'm like shaking. Guys, I'm shaking, it happened. He signed it, oh my god, I'm shaking so badly right now. I'm trying to breathe like a normal person right now and it's very difficult. I just met him, and I spoke to him, and I told him about how much people are watching me. Some guy just stared at me for a significantly long time. Great, yes. What was I saying? I'm gonna walk so it's less weird. Just breathe. What was I saying? Right. I can't even breathe right now, guys. I'm so excited. That was such a short moment in my life, but it was probably the best moment of my life. I chose to get this little pouch that I got from a Doctor Who event that some amazing Whovian created, and he picks it up and he looks at it and he's like, this is cool, what is this? I really like this. And I was like, oh, it's something that somebody made, you know, I really like it. And he's like, this is amazing, I love it. And I was like, oh my god, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to speak. I forgot how to speak. I was freaking out. I was so freaking out. I'm like, you see me now, just like internally this was happening and I was just smiling like, yeah. After momentarily freaking out a little bit, I worked up the courage to tell my idol, the person I love like the most in the world, that I make Doctor Who short films and videos and that he inspires me so much. And he just looks at me and he smiles and he says, thank you. And my heart just melted. I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. And then I walked away and I was shaking so badly. My hand was like this and I was trying to breathe and just trying to act normal. It was so great. I knew they were nice. I heard about how nice they were and it's absolutely true. For every single person that goes up to meet them, they are so like happy that you're there, you know, and they're so appreciative and they're just genuinely coming across like they care, and that means so much. Now, the photo op was a very interesting experience. In the photo op line though, even though I waited forever, I had a very riveting discussion with 4 other Whovians about plot lines and characters, and it was great. We talked for a really long time about other Comic-Cons and who they've met. I met this one guy who has met every single person from like Doctor Who, all the companions, all the doctors. The only people he hasn't met are Christopher Eccleston, which let's face it, he never will, because he's not gonna go to a Comic-Con, and he hasn't met Peter Capaldi, but he has autographs and pictures with every single doctor, every single companion. Mind-blowing. But the experience of getting your photo with them is absolutely insane. So you walk into this room and it's like curtained off so nobody else can look inside because they don't want you taking pictures. You walk in, you put your bag down, you hand over your ticket, you walk up, you stand, they put your arms around me, click, move along. So this just happened. It's like it was a split second. It was a great second, but it was very, very, very short. Right after David patted me on the back and he's like, nice. What just happened? That's how you feel when you walk out. You're like, they touched me. He had his arm around me and I was like, you space out for a second and you're like, please God, did I smile? Were my eyes open? Because it is click, bam, you are stuck with that forever. I kept my cool, I smiled, and I love my picture. It turned out great, but there's one tiny little thing in that picture. I photoshopped it out of a couple, but I will show you guys in this vlog. I was so nervous and so like anxious that my hand didn't know what to do, and it's like just sitting there awkwardly by Billie because I was like, do I touch her? Like I don't know what to do with it, and it just looks so incredibly out of place. It's hilarious. And I kind of want to keep it there forever to remind me of how excited I was and how anxious I was. The final event of the day for me was the Q&A panel with both David and Billie. I am properly tired now. You know, I haven't eaten all day long because I've been so nervous and my stomach is hurt. I've gotten both autographs, I've gotten the picture, and now it's time, almost time for the panel. I think all my energy has just officially drained. I was so nervous and so pumped up for this for months and months, and last night I couldn't even sleep, and now I'm really drained. I'm really tired. But I still have the panel and that's going to be incredible. Also, I just saw Captain America and Darth Maul eating together. It's not something you see every day. So this is the line to get in, all the way down that way.
In the mountains of solitude, they're still set down at the time march.
Billie, Piper, and David Tennant!
And there were some incredibly great questions, and there were great responses, but there were also some horribly inappropriate questions. Not cool. Somebody asked David, what's it like being married to your daughter?
You can say pass.
I don't know where to begin answering this question. There's a line between fiction and reality. Maybe we could do a workshop on that. All I know is I am a very lovely wife and I'm very lucky. Does that answer your question?
Why? I was uncomfortable. I can't even imagine how uncomfortable it was for them. Like, just why? Be respectful when you go to Comic-Con.
Can I make them for you? You can try.
Okay.
You came fourth out of
Bleep.
four.
Bleep.
In
Bleep.
distance.
Yeah. Say, Rose Tyler, I love you. We need some money for that. We need some cameras.
So how do you know that's what he was going to say? Hey, Rose Tyler, can I borrow your jacket?
You said Rose Tyler,
I want to borrow your jacket.
Rose Tyler, I like your bathroom set. Someone went psycho at you and you got really upset about it. Yeah, it was really cool.
I was so naive. Well, I am in Slytherin. I'm not changing. Yeah. If you're in Slytherin, you're a baddie. It's not. I don't know how. I mean, as a child psychologist, I think it was just my brilliant acting. I don't think they'd have been able to smuggle you in without me knowing.
No. Because I went, hi! Look at my massive gun.
Where you go to say, and you can't do it, and you start again, and you say, that wasn't the script. It would be that bit where Tom Baker's got the two wires, and he's going, do I have the right? he does his face. Be something like that for me.
That was awesome. Just can't believe I met them. I actually met them. I actually like hugged them. Like it happened. It happened. I'm gonna be freaking out about this forever. It just happened so fast, you know? You look forward to something forever and then it just, in the blink of an eye. But I will always have these memories and all this footage. So let me explain to you what I love about Comic-Con. I've only actually been to one. This is my second one ever. But I love the culture of the con. There are so many people from so many different walks of life, but the one thing they have in common is passion. Passion for whatever show, whatever movie, whatever actor. They are just so incredibly passionate that they will spend months and months creating costumes and then stand hours in line to wait to meet that person. I love these people. I don't care what you are passionate about. I absolutely love people that can get excited about anything. I mean, what is the point of life if you can't just get totally freaking excited? That passion is what makes you feel alive.
Start the clock.
David Tennant and Matt Smith. That's crazy. That's a huge line. The Doctor Who fan panel, what do you think? It was amazing, right? I met a viewer today. That is the first time I've ever met anybody that watches my channel that I don't already know, and it was super exciting. If I was kind of awkward, I apologize. Really nice to meet you, and thank you for being in my vlog.
You're gonna scream just like she did. Open heart, open mouth, blood and noise forever piercing. Let's go. Poisoning me with a I'm the conductor of the boat train.
Wait! My
Gave away some blood for research. Feeling a tiny little bit dizzy because I don't think I've ever given blood before.
Live long and prosper.
And yesterday they played NSYNC. Friggin' awesome. All my energy has completely drained now. You can get tattoos over here if you're feeling in the mood to get a tattoo, or you can play board games over here. There's stuff for everybody. I think I've gone a little bit crazy with the artwork. About going because I didn't have anyone to go with. I was going to the con completely by myself. Normally, I don't love doing things by myself. It's not that fun. It's a lot more fun if you have a friend or a family member to go with you, but David Tennant was gonna be there and so was I. I didn't even care that I was going alone. And you know what? It actually turned out to be totally fine. Like I said, the people at Comic-Con are the greatest people you could possibly meet. Everyone is so nice and just so willing to talk about whatever they love. Every single line that I had to stand in, and I was in a lot of lines for a very long time, I was able to find a person to talk to about Doctor Who, about David Tennant, about Billie Piper, and just our shared love for this amazing universe. So I highly recommend, if you ever want to go to any sort of like Comic-Con or fandom event, if you have to go by yourself, go. You can meet people there and you can make friends, and I promise you, you'll have an incredible time.
As I waited for the metro train to take me back to home and to the reality of everyday life, the complete passion of everyone at Comic-Con truly resonated with me. The actors, artists, writers, cosplayers, vendors, Whovians, Potterheads, everyone. People of all walks of life gathered to enthusiastically and unashamedly celebrate geekdom. And that's a beautiful thing. Cutting off my wristband made it official. The greatest weekend of my life was over. For now, I'll return to my mundane everyday life, but with reminders that being insanely passionate about something is honestly one of the greatest goals and should be embraced.